So hey, I'm Paige Janae, and I'm your creative bestie, here to share some ways how to weave your brand experience into your customer experience and have your brand stand out, okay? So today I'll be sharing 3 creative ways that you can stay in your customers' hearts even after checkout. And the best part about it is you guys can start using these strategies today. So let's jump into it. So why is it so important? So a lot of times the small business owners can be thinking about, hey, how do I make this sale? How do I make this sale? But we don't really think about those small little details that can create a great customer experience and have them coming back for more and also bring in others. Basically free marketing, as long as we're listening and doing our job to make sure that we give them the best experience. So before we even jump into these strategies, I want you to start thinking about, when did you have a great customer experience where it was just genuine interaction? You felt good about your purchase you just had made with them. You went home, you shared with your friends and family, and you may even wrote a review. I want you to think about that and hold on to it for this entire video, to think about what are some ways that you can create that experience that you felt with your brand by using a little bit of details from your brand story to weave it into your customer experience that you know that they would appreciate. So for me, I just recently purchased a couple hats for my husband from Savant Studio. Girl, I'm thinking my own vision. And one of the great things that I love about this brand is that they're always weaving in their brand story. They're always sharing online of how they're having community events at their stores that talk about mental health, just community events and parties in general, and weaving in their design, their story about how they're creating certain items, and it just feels authentic. And I just love that I'm basically purchasing, when I'm purchasing these items, I know what it's going towards. Like, I love the passion behind it and the community efforts behind it. I even received a postcard from them on my recent order, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. To most people, a postcard is like, okay, whatever. But to me, them being authentic and showing the arts of everything that they do, it just connects to someone like me, because it brings me to their brand. It makes me love it as well. And I love art and I love beautiful things. So there was something I was able to save. That's why these interactions that you think are just like, oh, okay, we kind of skim over because we're just trying to get to the destination where we're trying to get to. It is so important. It helps people come back. So we're jumping into number 1. We want to make sure we follow up, okay? Do not be afraid to follow up with your customers and send them a thank you card. Like, hey, thank you so much for supporting me. It could be a handwritten letter, especially if you're a small business just starting out. You may have that time to start writing. You're starting to get a little bit of orders in, or service, or whatever it may be. You have that time to just start writing out these small little letters thanking your customers. Or you can be reaching out through email or whatever way and say, hey, I'm just checking in with you of how your purchase went. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't be afraid to, I'm here to help you with that, with any questions you may have. I'm excited to assist you with any questions you may have. Whatever way you want to word it, that goes along with your brand's voice. So when you're doing that opens up conversation. And when you have that open conversation, when they're asking you questions, you're interacting, that allows you to kind of say, okay, here's some more questions, especially if you get repeated questions. Here's some questions things I can work on. Here are some things that I can start creating content around, or creating blogs around, because these are repetitive questions, or just improve the experience, because I know these are some things that they're asking about, or they want more of, or something of that sort. So that is one of the things that you can do, is make sure you follow up and reach out after the sale. Number 2 is make sure you add that value, okay? Tell them the value that they're receiving after that purchase. Say, hey, you purchased this. Say if you was a skincare company, you purchased this shea butter rose skincare, and these are the amazing ingredients that goes into it. You may have a great ingredient that a lot of these skincare companies do not have, that you have researched and gained more information on. Give them that information too. Tell them how these ingredients work together to create a great product that may help them with these these problems they may have been having. So is it an uneven skin tone, if there are black spots, this really gives them that boost of confidence of that purchase they just made with you, and feel good about what they just done. So another thing is, and the last one is, help them stretch their purchase, okay? Everybody want to stretch that buck. They want to feel the extra value. Customers always love hearing about the value the product they just brought. So say if you were a luxury hair care brand, and your customer just invested in some expensive extensions, okay? You want to go ahead and share with them, hey, here's how you can protect your investments and make sure it stays, you have it for the 2 years that we have stated that the extensions can last for. Here's some hair oils that we have that can go with that product that help you, have it be moisturized but don't weigh the product down, or shampoos or conditioners, even if it's not yours. Share the products that will work with them so they can make sure, like, wow, they really care about how much money I just spent with them or the time I spend in supporting their brand, and they want to make sure that the product that I have, that I'm satisfied with it. Another thing, if you were a boutique, hey, if you got a shirt or a dress that you can style in multiple different ways, go ahead and share a content video stating that, or you can create a blog post. You can link it and email them with newsletters and updates on how to create a daytime look to a nighttime look. But you just really want to make sure that you're engaging after the sale, and also listening, so that you can create improvements, so you can create that great experience. You can weave your brand story into these experiences to create an experience where they're coming back to you. They're telling their friends. They're leaving reviews. Anybody asking questions about the product that they just received or service, they're like, hey, I got it from so-and-so. You need to go check them out. So it's basically those little small details we pay attention to is the extra marketing that you're maybe investing lots of money in. It could be the small details that create that extra marketing for you that you don't even have to do anything. It's your story that you're weaving into your experience, and that you're listening, interacting, and connecting to your community that you're building. So I hope these tips were very helpful for you. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this with some of your business buddies, okay? Because your creative bestie got you, and I'm going to be back with some more videos and tips and vlogs coming soon. We're just getting started, okay? So I will see you guys in my next video.